Hello everyone, and I'm sorry if I haven't uploaded a video in the last few days. I've been away camping. I do deeply apologize for that, but I just got back today and I saw Tomorrowland, and I am now here to give you my thoughts on my sadly late review of this movie. And basically, I'll give you the synopsis of this movie. A girl finds this pin, or a boy kind of travels in some kind of weird faraway type of place, and he essentially claims it to be Tomorrowland. And I don't know how. It's kind of weird, kind of confused story to me, at least. I don't know. To me, at least, it seems kind of confused. I'm sorry if I cannot describe the story that well. But basically, this movie stars B.A. Tomlin, something like that. Also stars Hugh Laurie. Hugh Laurie is great because I love House. It also stars George Clooney, and yeah, those are the main big actors who I can think of. And I will be straight up with you. I don't like this movie. I don't. I really don't. This movie has like a very decisive type of reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and such other sites. I'll give you my history with this movie, because I remember seeing this trailer back in January, and I was totally bored out of my mind with the trailer. I'm just like, the trailer builds it to be very suspicious, very type of vague type of movie. Like, all the trailers should be very, very vague. Therefore, you will not know that much when you go to see this movie. And in my view, that really works against the film, because I can't get into it. I can't get excited just for the trailer alone. When you represent it very vague, how can I get interested in it? It's not showing itself in the most proper way a trailer should do, which is first and foremost, showing the best parts of the movie, not showing the best parts, but showing the most intriguing parts of the movie, and showing you to the trailer, and being like, hey, this is probably enough to get you hooked into this movie, and it did not do that as well. Let's just start with what I don't like. I think the story gets a bit too convoluted for its own sake, and that's a big problem. It really is. I thought the story was not that great. I thought it was pretty irritating, and I didn't really like it all the way through. The first 10 minutes I found fairly interesting, and I liked that fine. The characters I do not give a shit for in any way possible. Like, do I care about being whatever her name's the main girl in this movie? Do I ever care about her? No, I don't. Do I care about George Clooney? Not really, not that much. Do I care about Hugh Laurie's character? Not that much. Seriously, it feels like there's no real development. I'm sorry if I tumbled with that. I meant to say that I felt there was no real development with these characters. It seemed like they were just kind of like experiencing their own view of this futuristic dystopian world of Tomorrowland. And I thought that was really, really... I was into them. They're like, ooh, and complete what of this? And I'm like, but they would like talk about the more mysterious sides of it. I'm like, no, bask in the greatness of this world, which is one of my other problems with this film, is the designs of this futuristic world. And here's one of my biggest problems with this movie is, maybe, I don't know, is that the designs of these type of things are clearly from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Like, the things that, this is like the type of sci-fi illustrations that you would see in the 50s and 40s. By now, it looks so dated. The designs and the look of them look so dated. The effects in this movie, even worse, because they're all colored cotton gray and white, and it's almost like mosque. Like, look at this sweater I have. It's very much like in this color and tone, and there's no real depth to it. It feels like there's just that type of. It feels very two-dimensional to me. There's no real sense of depth of shadow for it, and it feels like there's acting against a big green screen. And definitely, really, really took out of it. And even, oh my god, just like I at least in the very end, I will say I do like I said, I did not care for any character, but at the very least, I do like George Clooney in this movie. He's very reminiscent of his own self in more movies. Like, he's very much this old, stuttered old man who knows a fair bit of things, but he's very suave or very cool about it. I like that. I like George Clooney. He's a good actor. In this movie, he does it fairly well. Like I said before, I couldn't care less about his character, but at least I did like him for a certain good deal of him. And oh yeah, the little girl in this movie, I forgot the actor's name for her. It really escapes me, and I do apologize for that. She was actually fairly good. This little girl, the actor played her. She was really good, honestly. She was quite good. The ending is such terrible. Not such terrible. No. It's so terrible. The symbolism is so obvious and it beats over your head to the point of it. And I almost got to the point of me literally almost walking out in this movie. I'm like, my God. If the film almost makes you want to walk out because of how much it bashes its own symbolism into your own head, then I want to be taken out in that scene, okay? Oh my God. I really don't like it. And I don't like this. The futuristic world should have been something a bit more appealing and a bit more positive and a bit more upbeat instead of making it this bland type of boring type of background that it is in this movie. And I didn't think that was such a smart route for it. And is there anything else to say about this movie? Actually, I will say the ending, well, not great, but it's also not terrible. I do kind of like the angle. It's like, ooh, very much in the Renaissance type of tone. It's like, ooh, will you or will you not go through this whole thing? And it does keep that on a certain note where I was like, you know what, that was okay. And I do see the certain, like, I can see what they were doing with this movie. The director of this movie, Brad Bird, who I do really like Mission Impossible 4 was great. I'm sorry for the background noise. That's just my laundry machines over there. If you can hear it through this, I don't know. Like, Brad Bird, I really do enjoy Mission Impossible 4. I loved, to be honest, I loved the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant was great, and The Incredibles was incredibly good. Incredibly good, whatever. Like, I do like this director's filmography, but due to this movie, I think I don't want to see him that much now. And like I said before, that's not a good sign. It seems like it's kind of, I don't know. I know we were big hopes to see this movie in the first place. When I saw it and when I walked out of the theater, I was just like, that was a bit of a boring experience. And by now, I'm kind of pissed about it. Because this movie has potential. And I see the script. The script, the dialogue, all that type of stuff, does seem okay. And within another type of hands, this could have been better. But then again, you can make the argument where you could say, hey, but it could have been much worse. I understand that. And I'm kind of am happy for that. Like, as much as I don't like this movie for the record, I can say with all sincerity, this could have been a lot worse. I'm saying this could have been a lot worse. But as it stands, Tomorrowland is a bit of a boring, vague, not interesting sci-fi movie, and I think it's one of the more less inventive and uninspired ones of the new decade. I'm gonna give Tomorrowland, even though in the end I do see a lot of the technique and the effort and the blood, sweat, and tears put into this movie, but in the end I think it's not that good of a movie. In the end, Tomorrowland, I'm gonna give it a 45%. And that's my review of Tomorrowland, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed it, and check out later for this week when I will release my review of the movie Poltergeist remake. Oh God, this makes me want to see the original more. Till then, I'm out.